Hey guys, sorry, kind of disappeared for a second there. Unfortunately, the Mazda 3 is a little, what should we say? Predisposed at the moment. So the higher quality, like, show stuff, those kinds of videos are going to continue at a later date when we know what is happening. But for right now, we need to do something else. So, a couple weeks ago, I asked my Instagram followers to send me their builds so I could rate them. I'm a very picky person. I'm very OCD. This is going to be absolutely hysterical. I told them, I warned everybody, send at your own risk. They sent it, so here we go. Starting off things with an absolute banger, we have my boy Dakota with his first-gen Miata. I am a sucker for rare and vintage parts, as many of my followers already know. So his car is just a holy grail for me. He has named it Damned. He's got Mazda Speed MSO3 wheels on it, which have been widened to, I think, 15x8, which is absolutely wonderful. We have some Mazda Speed side skirts, along with just a number of other random custom things. He is crazier than I am about cleanliness and perfection, and it's a different level. The whole thing's a ground-up restoration. It's a beautiful car, and it sounds beautiful. Take a listen. That's nice. Yeah, Dakota, this is a 10 out of 10. You already knew that. I don't care how many colors it is. My car is more. Things mint. Can't wait to see more. Keep it up, buddy. Next up, something a little bit different. This is a tough one for me. I like small cars. I'm practical in that way that I don't need anything bigger than a Miata to tool around in, because I don't carry anything that isn't myself, basically, and maybe a camera every now and then. Things like trucks, that gets a little hairy. It's a little dicey for me. What you're looking at is my buddy Zach's Ford Ranger. Now, Zach and I work together. Based off what I say, I'm sure I'm probably going to get a wrench thrown at my head when I walk into the shop. But I did warn him, I don't like trucks. However, Zach, you happen to own a small pickup truck. Yes, it's on mall crawler wheels and tires, which is fine. I think it's like an F-250 air dam stapled to the front, which is absolutely hysterical. I appreciate that it's on a small truck. I hate giant trucks. I can park my car in the bed of a lot of trucks sold nowadays. It's always just one person driving them. They're not trailering anything. There's nothing in the bed. It's like, why are you out here? And why are you tailgating me? This puts me in a prickly situation. I like the blue. I like the wheel choice. The air dam's hilarious. It's simple. As far as trucks go, this is a solid like 7.5 out of 10. Maybe 8 when the wheels are actually polished up. They're never polished. I see it in the parking lot all the time. It's never polished. I'll give you a 7.5 out of 10, Zach. Please don't throw a wrench in my head. Thank you. Next car. All right. This one is another friend of mine. This is a Kelly Subaru. It's a Bug-Eye. I forget what year exactly, but it is on some nice gold rep wheels. Yeah, it's black. I know she's put a ton of work into it. This is another one that pains me. The only thing I dislike just as much as trucks, if not more, is Subarus. I don't understand why people put money into Subarus, and I've driven them. Like, I don't even like the way they drive. That could just be a me thing. It probably is just a me thing, considering how many people like them, but I just don't see the point. To be honest, Kelly, I'm glad you sent me the Subaru and not the Veloster, because then this might have been a completely different conversation. But it's simple, it's clean. Minus points for rep wheels, but I'm happy there's not like much done to it. I'll go on the high side and kind of swallow my own pride for a second. I'll give you like a 7. We'll go like 7 out of 10. We live with a 7. 7's good. Okay, we're gonna go with a 7. Next, we have my girl Isabel. She lives a few states over from me, and it's the MX-3. If you don't know what the MX-3 is, Mazda used to have a whole MX line of cars, which is really cool. So the MX-3 was the little baby. It was basically a Miata with an RX-7 hatch strapped to the back, which is about as hysterical as it sounds. And it has the world's smallest production V6 ever put into a car. Kind of cool. And then there was everybody's favorite, the MX-5, and then the big boy, which was the MX-6. Also sold as the Ford Probe, which Isabel also has. She has a Ford Probe and an MX-3. You need to get a Miata. You need to complete the triumvirate. You gotta have the 3. You can't have the 2 without the other one. But in terms of your lovely MX-3 here, it's silver. It has the V6, which is awesome. It's on some cool wheels. It's pretty stockish. It could be a little bit lower, but honestly, like, I'm just happy to see one of these things. They're so cool, and you never see them anywhere. I can't find any for sale in my area. I would love to own one. Isabel, I'm happy you have taken care of this car, and I know you are working on it every single day on Instagram. I appreciate this. I'm also gonna give this a 7.5, but like the thing's clean. Like you can't knock it there. It's a real nice car. We do like that. So yeah, that's round 1 of rating my subscribers' cars. If you'd like me to roast your car next, my Instagram is right here. It's @outrun.yt, and your car might be in the next video, because I don't know what's happening to my Mazda 3 Turbo. That'll be the next video. I will have answers for you. Okay, thanks, bye.